Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's not about luck, talent, or motivation, but it's about remaining focused and resilient in spite of the challenges. Hi, my name is Precious, and one of my bachelor's of sciences is in psychology. Let's talk more about this. Discipline starts in the part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. If you watch my videos, I always talk about the prefrontal cortex, but it's like the CEO of your thoughts and your decisions. It's important for regulating your impulses, maintaining your focus, and aligning your actions with your long-term goals. This part of your brain doesn't operate alone. It's in constant competition with your limbic system, which is the emotional and instinctual part of your brain. So your prefrontal cortex might want you to stay focused, but your limbic system might want that instant gratification. So it's like a tug of war. To win that internal and mental tug of war, you have to strengthen your prefrontal cortex so it can win that tug of war. So you can do this by reminding yourself of why it's important that you complete that goal. For example, let's say you're either scrolling on social media when you're supposed to be working on an assignment. So you scrolling on social media is an instant gratification. So that's your limbic system at work, versus you working on your assignment. Your prefrontal cortex is like, hey, work on your assignment. This is important. So they are at a tug of war. So to allow your prefrontal cortex to override the impulses of your limbic system, you have to link it to the importance of why your assignment is important. For example, so if instead of me being distracted on social media, I can tell myself I need to get this done so I can get a good grade in this class. If I fail this assignment and I get a bad grade in this class, it can lead to me repeating this class. So you tie that task with a bigger meaning that is very important to you, and that can override the limbic system's impulses. Another thing you can do is chunking your tasks, which just means breaking your task into smaller pieces to boost your dopamine and reinforces that cycle of discipline. So let's say you have a huge project to do. Breaking it down into smaller pieces so you're not intimidated by that huge project, and you can do a little bit, then reward yourself, do a little bit, reward yourself, do a little bit, reward yourself. You're reinforcing that cycle, which is boosting dopamine and building your habit of discipline. So in cognitive psychology, there's a principle called cognitive reappraisal, which is the ability to change the way you're interpreting a situation. This is so important when it comes to discipline, because sometimes it's not the task itself that's challenging, but rather the way that we are perceiving the task. For example, let's say you need to work out and you tell yourself, oh my goodness, I have to work out. When you're doing that, when you say things like that, your brain naturally is resisting it. But when you tell yourself, I get to work out, I have a body that moves, I'm working out, it's going to keep me healthy, it changes this to instead of an obligation, to an opportunity. This subtle shift reduces mental resistance and allows you to follow through with that task. This works because it's allowing your prefrontal cortex to override that limbic system's impulses by allowing you to see the opportunities in the things that you're trying to do. Discipline is about training your brain to work with you versus it working against you. So when you are reframing the way you're perceiving certain things, these are foundational keys for success. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, or let me know if there's any topic you'd like me to further discuss on. That is all for now. Bye guys.